You know, I want to say something important. University isn't for everybody. Not, I don't mean the case when you want to be entrepreneur, okay? I don't mean anything like that. I mean, you might have demand avoidance, ADHD, limited brain capacities. It might be just hard for you, okay? I do believe that almost like the point of doing degree is to get a job, yeah, eventually, of course. And to get a good job. Like, it's not like I don't respect other majors, but engineering for me is just something I knew I was born for. And what I'm trying to say is that you might not have time and money, and it doesn't mean like you have to be an engineer, like exactly, because if you're smart enough, if you can learn fast, if you're just a good person, you can do anything else, sales, marketing, whatever, and you don't need education for this. You know what I mean? You just go and get job as fast as possible, and education might be just a bonus. You just build amazing portfolio, and you're just showing that you're doing things. But once in the morning, my mother woke up and she said something something unbelievable. It's a masterpiece. She said, "You can live your life without the science, but you have to live your but you have to live your life through the science." And I don't want I don't want to like give it exact interpretation. Nobody knows like what exactly it means. But based on my experience in life, when I dropped out the university and I went completely mad. I was just partying and doing nothing all the day. And that about it. You probably might not like have to do the science degree or engineering degree or just science. And yeah, anyways, you have to live your life the way that it's like it like you are trying to be more educated, at least trying. I don't know, like the saying is, I will repeat it. You can live your life without the science, but you have to live your life through the science or by the science. I don't know how to translate it in English. And yeah, it might be that you're not ready right after the school. Like at 18 years old, it was impossible for myself to control. It was impossible for me to control myself. It was like I didn't know what's going on. I didn't see any value in doing degree. But at the age of 22 years old, I finally get it. I finally get it, what it was for and why I might need it. And it's not like I completely into that. It's like I literally sure about half of courses I've taken during my electrical science degree, because that's the way I can do it, only the half. Like, and also it's giving in my university in the way like you don't have actually labs and like communities, and it's kind of hard because I'm from Eastern Europe, and that the way it is here. But you can build a lab at your home, doesn't matter. Like, what I'm trying to say that you can live your life without the degree, but you have to live your life through the science and study and be thinking for looking for the better for your future self. It's really that now I realize, yeah, that there's really a case that not that everybody can do the degree. It's a risk, okay? It's a risky thing. It's not just you do a degree and you're like, yeah, I'm good now. No, probably you did it in the wrong way. Probably you didn't take some crucial subjects and you couldn't keep up on them because it was hard for you from the beginning. It just happens, especially with engineering. If you skipped physics or calculus, you're done. You're dead. That's all. If you haven't been prepared, if nobody explained to you that it's like the core, and since it's taking as the first subject, it looks as the hardest one. You haven't developed your own habits for studying. You don't know how to process that big amount of information yet. You don't know how to position, how to take the right position in terms of time, and like you don't know how to chunk information. You don't know how to like you don't know and it's just hard for you, and that if you fail there, like you're almost done. You're almost done. Like that might and it's not only with calculus, it's almost with every next subject, and no subject cares about you. It's just something people created to help them to understand the nature better, and to in order to be able to build things and communicate things which they are building. And like yeah, it's it's kind of hard. It's not like you can skip any course. Like it's literally already like so many courses are skipped. Like if you have 4 years degree electrical engineering, it is like the least you should know. It sounds crazy, but I don't know. Like go ask anybody around. Like it is the way it is. Like you like learning one subject might take month, 2, 3, depends on how deep you want to go. But usually developing the intuition in some fields, and even at least understanding the language of math and describing and philosophy behind it, it takes like I don't know. It took for me 2 years. 2 years to realize that it's super hard. Super hard. After 2 years, of course, it's easier to understand the subject, but now you have to build something with those. Like it's a massive amount of work, okay? And it's not for everybody. It's a hard thing. It's a really hard thing. And it's like if you, as me, living somewhere in Eastern Europe outside of European Union and just like somewhere in Europe geographically, it's like I know it's hard. I know, like, bro, I don't know like what you're planning to do, but like yeah, the only way out for you is programming, which might disappear in 5 years. Like the question is what you want to do next. And it's crazy, like yeah, but train moving, everybody is doing something and we all will end up somewhere. I'm not trying to say in one place. Why it's became so negative? You know what I'm trying to say? That like, bro, if you need a degree, you need to take it seriously. If not, you need to take your life seriously anyway. Like you can study on your own, you can find personal teachers, you can go through a lot of subjects, even like by yourself, and then you get to the university, you get there prepared. Okay, it's pretty much enough, and all what you need to do. Like if you have your way to study things, if you can pay no more than 2-3 hours a day, it's okay. Start small. That what that that is all what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Yeah. Keep going.